championship it's a big time thing, and it's something that we certainly don't take for granted. We're appreciative of the opportunity, appreciative of the hospitality shown here by everyone in Fort Myers, and especially everyone that hosted this tournament. Very proud of the fight that we showed. I thought we defended at a high level throughout the game. I thought we fought, and I thought in the second half we were able to get into a rhythm offensively. For us to have a 2-point lead at halftime, shooting the way that we did, is a testament to how well we defended. And then in the second half, we talked to our guys at halftime about take those shots, take them with confidence, don't hesitate. If you're open, shoot. And we believe in you. They're our shots, and it was good to see guys step up and make some plays. And for Justin as a freshman, I think this is his 8th game. For him to miss shots the way that he did, but to have the confidence in himself to not hesitate is a big time thing. And one of the coolest moments for me was when he made his first three. As soon as Xavier passed it to him, he yelled to him, "Knock it down." And that was those are big moments, and it's moments where you grow together and you understand how much you need each other. So I think we took a giant step down here. And we're appreciative, we're grateful, and look forward to getting back home and enjoying Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Coach, you were at one point in this tournament 2 for 33, and then you knocked down 6 of your last game.
Yeah, again, we want them taking good shots, and we have confidence in our guys. I've said it over and over, we're a streaky shooting team, and we were on a bad streak, but we want to take good shots, and we want to take the right shots. If it's not a good shot, I'll let them know, and they know that. But as long as we're taking good shots, I don't take guys out for missing shots. I'll take them out if they're not playing hard or if they're forcing some things. But again, we got into a good rhythm. The ball moved a little bit better in the second half, and we were able to see the ball go through the basket.
Justin was saying, Jeff, that a big factor in him staying confident was you continually telling him just to keep shooting it. Basically saying that you believed him. What for you kind of helped you maintain that mindset, that attitude with him, even with some of the struggles tonight?
Well, it wasn't just his teammates were telling him. In timeouts, they were telling him. At halftime, they were telling him. I've seen Justin shoot. I know he can shoot the basketball, but just like a lot of freshmen, he can get down on himself very, very quickly. And so I have confidence in my guys if we're playing the right way. And it was just to reinforce that to him. Sometimes guys need to hear it. I think it's even better when they hear it from their teammates. And so for him to hear it from Eric, to hear it from Xavier, to hear it from Trey, to hear it from Murph, guys that are older and that have been through some things, I think that was equally as important.
You talked about him, I think it was after last week's game at Pine Bluff, but you said there's more to his game. That is the 3-point shot one of those things that you thought he could add that he hadn't really shown to this point?
Yeah, he did it in the first game, but he hadn't since that game. He made 2 big ones in the second half against Florida State, and it's something that we feel like that he can do. It's just becoming consistent, but it's really our whole team, and it's something we work on every day. We'll continue to work on it, and hopefully we can continue to take steps forward to becoming consistent.
Hey, Coach, what was it like playing against Chris?
Once you get out there between the lines, it's competition. But it was weird looking down there. I mean, he's one of my closest friends. We talk every day. And since he took that job, I feel like I've been right there every step of the way as he's built this program and run this program. And once I took this job, he's been right there with me. And so we've talked about each other's teams a lot. And to coach against them, it was a little bit weird. But again, for the 40 minutes, it was competition. It's like when we were in school together playing pickup. And afterwards, you hug, and we'll get back to talking all the time.
Did you say anything to him after the game? It looked like that was a warm hug.
Yeah, just I told him like I told him all the time. I love you. Good luck. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Jeff, big picture, what does this winning a tournament do for your team and getting a couple wins over power conference opponents do?
What's huge for us is we're trying to build this program. Any chance you have a chance to win a championship. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done the research, but I know it's been at least a couple of years since Pitt's won any sort of championship, like a tournament championship. I'm not talking about a city championship or last year was a single game in Brooklyn. Prior to that, I'm not sure, but I know since I've been here, this is the first chance. And anytime you have a chance to do that, it's a big thing because it's a heck of an accomplishment. You beat a team from the Big 12, you beat a team from the Big 10. That's a big time thing, and so it's something that we don't take for granted, but it's something that we need to build on. We can't think that we've arrived now. We still have to keep pushing. We have a tough game next week in the ACC Big 10 Challenge. We'll enjoy this on the way home. We'll enjoy it over Thanksgiving, and then we'll get back to work.
I know you like winning games pretty easily, but how does winning 2 games tough like this, tough defensive battles, vary for the ACC?
Yeah, it prepares us. I don't know if we're going to win a game easy. We're still trying to figure out who we are, but again, I thought we took gigantic steps here in fighting through adversity. If you look at that stat sheet from Monday, I look at it and how in the world did we win this game? But I thought we played a lot better today. I thought the second half we played a lot better offensively. I thought our defense has been pretty consistent for much of the season. I thought a big part today was that we really rebounded the basketball well. We were very aggressive going after the boards, and that was able to get us out in transition, get us some easy stuff.
And there were 21 turnovers Monday night. You guys trimmed that number in half to 10 tonight. You got to be pretty pleased.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. That's something hopefully as we go forward we can continue to trim down.
Coach, you touched on it earlier when you were opening statement, but what can you say about Fort Myers, the tournament they put on here? It's only in its second year.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. The accommodations were amazing. Obviously, the weather, had a chance to see the sun, especially we won't see it until about April, in warm weather. And so having an opportunity to do that, being by the ocean, being by the water, is outstanding. The hospitality here was amazing. Was big time. It was first class all the way. And the city was great. We had a chance yesterday after practice to go to an amazing ice cream place and spend some time. We have a donor that has a place down here, so an ice cream place. We went over there and spent some time. And it's just been great. It's been great. Weather's been great. Hospitality's been great. Accommodations, and obviously it helps when you win.
Jeff,
What does it like this for your camaraderie as a team?
Well, it helps us. We've done this. We went to Italy. We took a team bonding trip, and so it's just stuff that continues to help. Every moment, every situation helps us grow closer, and especially when we fight through adversity together.
Jeff, what has this team been doing well defensively these past couple games here? This is another game where you hold an opponent under 60 points, under 40% shooting. What are the areas where you've noticed this team's defensive excellence the most?
Well, I think we're getting better defensively. I think the thing that we've done is that I think we've played hard. I think we've tried to help each other. We've been able to have pretty good ball pressure. We've been able to protect our basket in different ways. Sometimes it's block shots, that's more Terrell and Justin. And then at times it's charges, and that's more Xavier. And Eric does a great job of doing that for us. And so, again, that's the one thing we want to try to hang our hat on is our defense when we rebound the ball, especially first shot rebounding, our defensive numbers greatly increase.
A couple more.
When you're coaching,
Hamilton for the rebound, he said that you guys had a conversation and he wanted to get back to where he was whenever he came to Pittsburgh. Have you seen that from him?
Yeah, I've seen it. In the last 3 games, he's been very consistent in doing that. I challenged him. After our first 5 games, he had 1 defensive rebound. That's atrocious, and I told him that. And I think he's been in double figures the last 3. And it's something that I think he's made a conscious effort trying to do, and see the impact that it has on our team. Everyone has an important role, and it may not be a sexy role, but it's, as far as winning, it's incredibly sexy. Rebounding the basketball, protecting our basket, doing those things is a huge role for us, and he's done a good job.
One more.
Yeah, Jeff, when you're coaching a younger team, is defense in some ways, I don't want to say easier to coach or easier to make an impact with, but I mean, when it comes down to communication and effort in some instances, is it easier, I guess, to make a bigger impact on that end and have a team be better at that?
I mean, I think sometimes, I just think it's how much you stress it, how much you work on it, what do you do. I think this time of year, and especially if you're a young team, your defense has a chance to be ahead of your offense because you're still trying to figure things out. There are different schemes you're going against and things like that. You usually have an idea of what you want to do, what you're trying to do defensively, and you're trying to figure out how you want to attack the way certain teams defend. So I know for us, we spent a lot of time on our defense. We spent a lot of time on our offense. A lot of times it hadn't shown. But again, we'll continue to go step by step and get better.